Oh god, I really need to oil this thing. Anyways, last role quest. This will probably be the last FF14 stream for a bit. Depending on how I feel about things. Oh god, the corn mint. How did I get the corn? The quest line. Bang under that quest line. Off of it. Hello there. I take it that you've spoken with Baruch E. Evu. Willing to lend a hand? God, I really don't like this outfit. I'm truly grateful that allowed me to introduce myself. I am Sashi Pia, Sashi Pia, and I. And I've traveled from my far village in the forests of Drac'to in search of a brave soul to help us retrieve our stolen treasure. For generations have my people. I gotta change something real quickly. For generations have my people watched over the Dreamweaver Concours, the vessel in which the power of a swallow-tailed Tsohg withdrawal is sealed. Before its ascension, the swallowtail warded off would-be predators by assuming the form of a threatening butterfly. Threatening butterflies, poisonous ones, and the like. Though its skill at mimicry so it survived day after day, summer after summer, until the dawn of its great new existence. It became capable of taking on the forms of many creatures which crossed its path. The fearsome power was sealed within the cocoon, and many who were the fearsome power was sealed within the cocoon, and many who possessed command the same ability. Indeed, the wielder too may assume the form of any manner of beast or man they've beheld. So, yet this mimicry is not limited to mere physical forms. No, the wielder may replicate the talents and abilities of their target, so long as some actions fall within their ken. That is. In an instance, they may become a master of the hunt, a twin-bladed wielded viper, or a savage barox, with the claws and fangs to gut whomsoever they please. It is this power which has protected my village from the predators of the forest. For though it grants many boons, the forest contains threats in equal measure. By donning the skins of its most formidable foe beasts, we've kept ourselves safe for generations. Without the cocoon, my my village's very survival is at risk. This is why we have sent our foremost hunter, Itoka, to ensure it is blamed. She has never failed to hunt her cards, so I thought she might make short work of this ordeal, yet there has been no word from her. I fear this may be a hunt she can't undertake alone. It is for that reason I wish to enlist the aid of one familiar with the lay of the land. Beyond that great sea, with one whose prowess is in close quarters would complement her expertise with the bow. One of the villagers ran into the deep before he fled and said he intends to use the cocoon's power in Kugane, which I understand is the name of a large settlement located far, far to the east. Please, for the sake of my home, set out for this eastern habitation and assist Itoka with retrieving the cocoon. As long as you're willing to cover my transportation expenses. Forgive me, what is this teleportation? Well, if it is a required expense, rest assured, Itoka will compensate you for it. She's been entrusted with a fair sum of the village's combined reserves whatever she needs to track down the villain. She will have, and so shall you. Upon arriving the eastern lands, search for a Vera. Why am I blanking on this word? Vera. Why am I blanking on Vera? Viera. Oh my god, Viera. Viera woman carrying a bow and dressed in similar attire to myself. If you visit a tavern like this one, I dare say you may find someone who has seen her. Let's see, how much is it to go to Kugane from here? Ooh, that is expensive. No, I like my nice round 10. Last from Tyrolia, was it? Sorry, can't help you. That reminds me, though, her Tyrol has its own local variety of spirits called mezcal. Been meaning to taste it myself for an age now, but you're not the idea how hard it is to get one's hand on the bottom of it here. Business idea, sell mezcal again. Welcome to the Shirokaze hostility. How may I help you? You're searching for someone. As a matter of fact, I have a distinct remembering seeing a Viera woman of that description earlier, but I'm afraid I cannot tell you where she may have been at. I feel I'm way too gaudy to be a ninja. Get all that gold. Maybe the suit's good, but face. A beauty when wearing a bow. Why, yes, I recall such a person. It was hard not to notice her, really, given how she was peering at every little thing. If she came from a distant land to the west, no doubt Kugane is quite the unusual sight for her. With any luck, she'll still be where I saw her, in the vicinity of Shikishigumi Barracks. Oh god. Not those guys. Totally. The city simply too large for me to cover alone. Perhaps it's time I return home. I've come to aid your search, Toka. Oh, is that right? I'm grateful, but why? I see. Shashapia always was a worrywart. Won't deny I appreciate the help and ascertain the whereabouts of the cocoon. It's been no easy task. I managed to secure room and boarding in the lodgings after arriving in Kugane and have been using it as a base to track down the thief ever since. I'll tell you all I know. According to a eyewitness from my village, the thief was a middle-aged Huron man. That's all we have to go on regarding his appearance. Yet, as long as he possesses cocoon, he can be anyone and anything, and an elderly woman, trape singing along the streets, a child throwing a ball, mayhaps even a dog chasing after it. Truth be told, I am nigh at wit's end and trying to find it. That is until I discovered a series of unusual squibbles having been occurred around the city. After investigating these incidents, I found commonality that instigators in each case invariably had no recollection of the incident, let alone of citing it. What's more, eerie accounts have begun to eerie accounts have been yet to circulate amongst the residents. Some folk claim they've somehow been seen in two places at once. Based on all this, I believe the thief has been using the dreamer's cocoon to transform into innocence and spreading discord throughout the city. Stands to reason we can follow him by the trail of chaos left in his wake. No? And yet, even should we apprehend him, it's somehow in whatever form he's hiding himself within. There's nothing to stop him from feigning ignorance. Besides a secret remedy, of course, a recipe of an elixir which can forcefully remove the cocoon's enchantment. has been passed down in my village for emergencies like this. I made sure to prepare a few vials before making the voyage here. I need simply throw the solution at the suspect and the cocoon's weave of mimicry would unfurl on the spot. The cocoon... That covers everything now. What say we see if there's any trouble afoot? The thief will undoubtedly not be far from it. Let me know when you're ready. We'll catch them together. Ready to set off? Perfect. Oh, that's really loud. Damn. There we go. Ready to set off then? Perfect. I say we begin our search with the markets. I recall only a great number of people gathering in the Drac'to district. I believe it was called... Look at the living horse, son. I told you it wasn't enough. This isn't enough. But sir, that cannot be right. I am sure I gave you the change in full. Enough! Hand over my money or I will take it by force. My dog's exact. Reveal yourself, villain! What in blazes are you think you're doing? Oh no, sorry, very sorry. Oh dear. 1,000 apologies, sir. I have gravely miscalculated your change. I will return what you have owed me. I beg your forgiveness. Oh my god, I should have kept watching. Apologies for this disturbance. How dreadfully embarrassing. Oh well, a hunter doesn't quit after a single arrow misses its mark. Best not be dwelled on that what's done, and instead focused on our next course of action. Let's see how things fare on Kogan Dor. God, I should have just kept watching. I cut you down where you stand, you lecherous. Lamox. Oh, I cut you down where you stand, you lecherous Lamox. Maybe a lady.
I cut you down where you stand.
What's going on here? The big bloke allegedly laid his hands on the grizzled old fella's lady. Afraid this may come to blows. Calm yourself, man. I have not done what she claims. You dare add insult to injury by calling her a liar. Ignore him. I told you the pig defiled me. Cut him down this instant. There is no truth to her words. Wherefore does she sprout such rabble? Kami, give me strength. Cut the bloody brute down already. Yes. Aught less than your head shall serve as penance for your crimes. Very well. Let my blade prove my innocence. It's her, right? Yes. A fellow ninja, I see. Was that really necessary? No matter, I was growing weary of this petty farce. It's time I moved on to bigger and better things. This is the time I ruled on. Oh no, you don't. Yeah, that guy should have got hit. Oh, how odd. My bow is more out of tune than I realized. Oh, you know, people have off days. Sweetheart! Is it really you? Oh, thank the kami, you're safe. Found her lying unconscious in the alley. She could only vaguely recall recall being attacked from behind before falling unconscious. So the villain locked her out before assuming her visage in a ploy to deceive her husband. I fell for a deception. Like a complete and utter fool, I do not even know how to begin and to make amends. There is no making amends. There is no amends to be made. You simply acted as many husbands would. Due to your involvement, this matter may resolve without bloodshed. The Shikishigumi may thank you. It is regrettable, however, the villain managed to escape. A criminal who can change their form at will is exceedingly dangerous. Knowing that the Shikishigumi will alert the populace to this menace and remain vigilant for any suspicious activity in the city. Let's return to my lodgings. I'd like to go over where we stand our elusive prey. Oh, it's a Vanguard minion. As predicted, the thief has been under the cocoon's power of mimicry to incite a conflict around the city. What he hopes to accomplish by doing so, however, is still unclear. And so long as he has this power, our sole means of tracking him remains the havoc left. Our sole means of tracking him remains the havoc left in his wake. A literal trail for any hunter, but I'm heartened to have a warrior like you besides me. As I tread it. We'll catch him together, and when we do, we'll met out the justice he deserved, Drac'to. Good to see you too, Drac'to. For better or worse, I have heard about any unusual incidents with Gunny since our last altercation with Thief. There may be a reason for that. Do you remember when he claimed he was moving on to bigger and better things? If we are to chase him, we may have to extend the scope of our search beyond Gunny. Yet he travels all the way to Tyrol, to the eastern lands for a reason, and I can't imagine he'd go too far. Do you know of any settlements nearby? The Ruby Sea is dotted with settlements. People live out in those waters, but they're so vast. Where could we even begin? So the Bakufu has an outpost at the Ruby's Price. This sounds like the perfect place to start. Let's make our way there and avail ourselves of the soldiers' intel. If anything's out of the ordinary has occurred, no doubt they'll be aware of it, shall we? Ikaruga. Well, this is unexpected. What brings you to the Ruby Price? Dispute, strange as you ask. Not even a moon ago, the waters of the Ruby Sea was poised to turn a sanguine shade. Please tell us everything. A Confederate scaff approached the Ruby Price without authorization, and its occupant began hurling insults after insult in an obvious attempt to provoke us. We did not succumb to their provocations, however, after warning the vessel we'd fire if they draw and come closer, they withdrew without war. However, should they attempt to provoke us again, we will not display the same level of restraint, and the roar of our cannons shall signal their comrades to rally and vote for us. The waters will flow red. Of that, there can be no doubt. Tensions run high. Nay, like this ever occur. I see. Thank you for the information. Might we speak privately? Based on the testimony just now, I gather there's an agreement in these waters that the Confederates are not to draw near the Ruby Price. guarded as it is by Bakufu sentinels. If that's the case, then as a soldier stated, I can only conclude that the vessel earlier was attempting to incite a dispute between the two factions, which fits the modus operandi of our quarry. Wouldn't you say? Perhaps it was he who sailed here under the banner of the Confederacy. Whatever the case may be, we have nothing but conjecture. We'll need solid evidence before we can alert this. Alert the soldiers here to the threat. I doubt they'll heed our warning otherwise. First, we need to verify if any member of the Confederacy actually approached the Ruby Price. Do you know where their base of operation can be found? Shikazuki. Looks like will be faster for us to swim there. What? Absolutely not. Not a one of my Confederate brothers so approached the Ruby Price without authorization. Those cowardly Bakufu dogs must have consorted this baseless rumor to get a rise out of us. The soldiers of the Ruby Price say that? Did they? Perhaps my language, but pardon my language, but that's a load of shite. We have no interest in hanging waters. If anything, I see their scuffle encroaching on our territory of light. If you ask me, they're the ones thirsty for blood. Here you are, Drac'to. Listen to what this person has to say. The situation is more grave than we thought. I am thankful that you've come, and not a moment too soon. Captain Urusho ain't been acting himself, you see. Normally where he goes, Tensen goes, but not today. He showed up just earlier by his lonesome and ordered us to gather as many heads as are able to join him on the Isles of Biku. To attend some pressing business. Normally I'd oblige the captain without a moment's hesitation, but I have a feeling something ain't right. Where wasn't right. So I asked him to man of obediences. He's going to set the Ruby Price ablaze, he says. The bloody Ruby Price. Try speaking some sense into him, but he weren't a mind to listen. Walked off saying he has no need for a craven bastard like me. So I don't know what's got into the captain, but it can't be anything good. Please go to the Isles of Old Bukai and stop him, and be comrades before it's too late. The Rasho acting strangely can't be a coincidence. We need to get to the island and quickly. Do you know the way? Got it. We've not a moment to waste. I hear voices. Seems they're gathering up ahead. Those scum think they can encroach on our territory and get away with it. I'll be damned if we let him. Tonight we lay siege to Ruby Presence and seize it for ourselves. But are you sure if we do this, we won't just be starting a battle, we'll be starting a war? You've been acting strange, Captain. What's gotten into you? Silence! I can't. I didn't ask for your bloody opinion. Those lying dogs claim it was us breaching the agreement. I say we give the bastards what they deserve. You're not welcome here. Be gone if you value your life. You're a terrible actor. You saw through my guys once again. Don't tell me you count even a pirate kind of man. Captain amongst your acquaintances? What are you trying to accomplish by signing such conflict wherever you go? Why, sorry to disappoint you, but contrary to the path of the unbound, prattling about freezing the world from the tyranny of government, I have no grand design.
I wish merely for everyone to show their true face. Folk love to put on airs of
Sophistication and virtue, but push them towards the edge, and their masks slip off to reveal the monster underneath. I merely wish for everyone to push themselves towards the edge, and their masks slip off and reveal the monsters underneath. They'll go for their neighbor's jugular to save their own skin. You've seen it for yourselves. It's quite the spectacle. You're terrible with that bow. Damn it, the wind's too strong. There's no wind. I use the powder on you. I feel like you're not who you say. Man of 1,000 faces is a true menace indeed. We'll return to Okoro forthwith to alert the captain. Rest assured the Confederacy will be keeping a close eye over the Ruby Sea. Don't think for a moment he was an imposter, and the lies he spouted about the Khufu soldier were enough to make my blood boil. To think that what would have happened had you not seen, if you'd not been here to stop. Kami bless you. All he wants is to expose people's so-called true face. What? That's... He would use a cocoon for such a petty cause, unthinkable. Let's return to Kugane for the time being. Damn it all, I can't believe the bastard like that. Forgive me. I find myself more disgusted with the villain each time we see him, and to think all of this is driven by small-minded spite. From what I could gauge, he didn't fly towards Kugane while during his escape. I believe he seeks a new settlement to terrorize. Now that the Confederacy and I are acquainted, I'll see if they can't help me sniff out his roost. Know that where there's smoke. Know that where there's smoke, he'll be there stoking the fire. And I suppose I'll use this period to tend to my bow. Next time, my arrow will fly true. Wonderful, you're here. Ever since the incident in the Ruby Sea, I've kept the line of communication with the Confederacy, and they reported something you'll be interested to hear. Apparently a man impersonating the distinguished Lord of Doma was recently exposed. One of the Lord's retainers saw through the pretender's farce while he was attempting to stir up trouble in the Doman Enclave. The impostor then reportedly transformed into a hawk and flew. Clearly no qualms are core nests in Doma. I'd like to assume our hunt immediately, but I'm not sure where he may go after failing in the Enclave. Do any location come to mind? The town in Yaksha called Namai, you say? That sounds promising. The extent of your knowledge is truly remarkable, Drac'to. Then without further ado, let's make our way there and see if the residents have noticed any unusual activity.
Yangsha.
Here has been many quarrels of late. Why, yes, actually, just the other day, the two of us were at each other's throats over persimmon. She was only supposed to eat half, but she went and gobbled the whole thing. In the end, she protested this by way of apology, so I let bygones be bygones. What's this? What's that? This isn't the sort of quarrel you're speaking of. Trouble? None can I could think of place. For a blessing, all has been peaceful. By the Kami's quaint village has not seen strife since the Imperials were ousted. There has been news, however, of a man impersonating Lord Hien at the Enclave. As I was told, when Lord Hien voiced intention to invade Nagzai, all present grew fury of the individual. No more so than Lady Yugiri, who saw through the farce immediately. After he was exposed, the villain fled the scene with haste. Unfortunately, efforts to find him has not borne fruit. Ninjas. Alright. None of the residents I spoke of reported anything out of the ordinary. However, how did you fare? It seems the villain is not here. Where might he have gone? Huh. What are you doing here? Friend of yours? Don't hang your head like we're strangers. We met just a few moments. Remember? You asked me how to reach the House of the Fierce. Good grief, lad. You've lost, aren't you? I can understand your embarrassment, but tell me the way again. I'll tell you the way again. Listen carefully. No? Follow the path. Follow the descending path leading north to the village and descending the north of the village until you see a small pond. Then simply dive in swim the House of Fierce, and you'll be the other side. Could he have been impersonating you this time? This doesn't bode well. We must hurry. Much obliged, sir. Just how far must we swim to reach the place? I dare say my days spent in the lakes back home are about to come in handy. My friends, it comes to my attention that the Khan of the Steppes, mighty Oran tribe, conspire in the shadows to invade Doma. We must not give them the chance. Invasion will mean all-out war. There is only one solution. Under the cover of darkness, we must assassinate the Khan. Only with his death can this crisis be averted. You know I am the Khan. You grow weary. Perhaps I shall observe my target more carefully. With all due respect, the allegations might be brought before Lord Yan. It is imperative we receive his instructions before acting. This would pay right into Oranir's hand. After all, the impostor disguised as Lord Hien was about recently exposed, an Oranir spy. There can be no question. Yet the spy has fled, their whereabouts unknown. They could be anyone and anywhere, weaving new schemes even as we speak. Decisive action must be taken. That is why I came to you. So the impersonation of Lord Hien was but a part of Oranir's grand scheme? But why would those who fight alongside us for Doma's liberation conspire to invade? Forgive me, but do you not see yourself, Drac'to? Something isn't right. As I am desperate, a looming shadow over Doma is only with your help can I cast away its dark pale. Please, lend me your strength. Our honored friend Drac'to risked his life and lived to see Doma free. Yet you dressed him with suspicion and doubt. If he says we must act first to prevent further greater bloodshed, then we must act. It is true he had never led us astray. Brothers and sisters, let us join hands with Drac'to. Once more and drive back the shadow blazing over Doma. What's the meaning of this? It's the inferior Oranir spy. Quickly, kill him before he can escape. You sound nothing like me. Charade ends here. It's you! Such persistent vermin. You're not getting away this time. Are you truly the most foremost hunter from your village? Ha! Pathetic! You're nothing like the other girl. What was her name? Ah yes, Ichitoka. She was fearsome, that one. Right up until the moment I drove my blade into her back. What is this? Don't tell me you've been masquerading as Ichitoka herself. After all, what would make you no better than me hiding behind the name of another? Won't erase the blame you bear for everything that's happened. I'm sorry, I swear I'll explain everything to you later. For now, we should appraise these men and women of the situation. You think he can transform into anyone? Fearsome ability. I shall alert Lord Hien to this threaty meeting. Rest assured that all of Doma will be on alert. I was completely fooled. I have no words to express my shame. Upon speaking with you again, I realized that though the impostor assumed your guise, he had neither your spirit nor your grace. Forgive me. I will not fall for such a farce again. Might I have a word? The man impersonating you earlier, I recognize his face. I recognize his face anywhere. Without a doubt, he is Samidra. Samidra, a childhood friend. You know him? Please, you must tell us everything. I have known Samidra nearly my entire life. We learned the shinobi arts together, you see. Roughly 25 years ago, we engaged in our first battle as proud ninja, defending Doma against the Empire's invasion. With every fiber of our body, we met their mighty magitech with nimble ninjutsu. As if moved by our resolve, the mighty aspirant of and guardian of Doma, Tomamo Gozen, appeared on the field of the battle to aid our cause. Yet our efforts were for aught. The Empire might fall upon Doma like a hammer, and we were crushed underneath their weight. The overwhelming force. The occupation began soon therefore, and so too did my work from the shadows. While I devoted myself to resisting the Empire in secret, Samidra was conscripted to their army and forced to become an imperial spy. I understand he served them well, fanning the flames of war in faraway lands through rumor and manipulation. Indeed, as far back as I can recall, Samidra has ever excelled in the skill of subterfuge. It was only after the prisoner exchange that he returned to Doma at long last, but he was a changed man. He could find no joy or solace in the peace he once fought to secure for our home, and instead he sought to disturb it. War has taught me the truth of this world. Civility is but a farce to hide man's savagery, but I'll prove it here, in dear Doma. The fool I am, I thought he was just. Only after when I discovered the web of lies he spun to turn folks against one another that I realized he meant every word. I tried to confront him, but he fled Doma before I had a chance. Nevertheless, I searched his home afterwards and discovered a missive from the organization called the Passage of the Unbound. Nevertheless, I searched the passage of the unbound. I have it with me here. Dear illustrious Samide, we extend our deepest gratitude for your interest in joining the passage of the unbound. With each passing day, our secret order draw closer to its goal, and we shall acquire exceptional talents for what lies ahead. Bearing these in mind, we have decided to welcome you into the fold. To celebrate the start of this auspicious future together, we invite you to meet your colleagues in Tiroliolo and have close your trinket with it. Exceptional talent? Exceptional ego, more like. This passage bound kept an watchful eye on the nation after, far and wide, to recruit cutthroats like Sammy Drill, who only followed their own desire. Upon his arrival in Tyrol, Sammy Drill's ambition guided him to my home. He stole the Dreamweaver cocoon and set out to use it for his own twisted ends. One moment. I'm afraid that it appears to be the way of it. In all likelihood, it is the passage of the Unbound which alerts him of this Dreamweaver cocoon existence. Today, Samidra there attempted to incite war between Doma and the Azim steps my faith by wearing the face of our dearest ally, you. Your timely appearance prevented the worst from happening. But so long as he can alter his form and face at will, who can say what tomorrow may bring? His years as a secret operative has made him a master of reading people. Should he decide to study his target before taking their form, I fear his scheme may not be discovered until it's too late. Please be careful, and may the Kami bless and keep you. Attempting to find Samidra now would be a fruitless endeavor. He could be any bird in the sky or any beast roaming the wild. Let us return to Kugane. I will reveal everything to you there. I promise. I'm grateful for your help today. Once again, I'll let our praise slip away. The only silver lining is that we know who he is now. But more importantly, I apologize for deceiving you. As Samidra said, I am not the greatest hunter of my village. I am not Itoka. I am Kyuki. I hail from the same village as Itoka, and I too am a hunter, but only in name. You see, my aim for myself. You've seen my aim for yourself. Yet most shamefully of all, it is my fault that the Dreamweaver cocoon was stolen. Normally, it is enshrined in the deepest recesses of our home. Only Itoko has leave to wield it. The forest provides shelter and sustenance for many, and not all we share is bound with a friend with bounty. Its bounty was with our friendly. With great beasts threatening our home, the cocoon's power may be used to protect our lives. And I use it for my foolish desires. I couldn't take it anymore. I was hunted yet. I could barely catch any prey large enough to feed myself. I was forced to wash clothes, prepare meals, and tune bows. Just once I wanted to be acknowledged. I wanted to feel pride, so I used the cocoon's power to transform myself into Tsohg. With her dexterity and finesse, I finally caught prey befitting a true hunter. And I carried my prize home. He appeared. I found him collapsed in the middle of a beaten path. I knew I never had a reason to mistrust anyone before, so I approached to nurse his wound. Yet, the moment I drew close, he knocked the cocoon from my grasp and struck me unconscious. He was long gone by the time I woke. I confessed my sins to the village elder. In her boundless grace, she forgave me, but I couldn't forgive myself. I left home the very eve in secret to pursue the thief all the way to Kagane. After several days of fruitless scouring the city, who should I see but Tsohg, so our most excellent hunter. It came as no surprise the elder has charged her with recovering the cocoon. She was astonished to see me, of course. I had told no one of my action. I feared she would send me home, but when I expressed to her my shame, my anger, she consoled me and told me we would find the cocoon together. Now certainly we would, until the day the duplicitous bastard killed me. You appeared soon after he passed. Her passing. I thought with someone as strong as you and myself, maybe, just maybe, I could avenge her. So I lied. But Samudrol said, I'm no better than he is. I am an imposter. But my desire to reclaim the cocoon is every bit as strong as Itoka's was. I am so sorry for lying to you, Drac'to. I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me, and continue to aid me in reclaiming the dream cocoon. Thank you for telling my truth. Of course I had my suspicions, but I also had faith in you, and it's been rewarded. Thank you. I knew with you at my side, I can keep my promise to Tsohg. For now, I remain vigilant for any news regarding conflicts in the region. Please do pay me a visit when you find a moment to spare. I'm counting on you. Drac'to, I'm so relieved to see you. I thought you might resent me for lying to you. That you might refuse to lend me your help again. I'd certainly be hard-pressed to reclaim the cocoon alone in this foreign land. I truly meant what I said before I count on you. Though I am ashamed to admit it, when I first arrived here, I was nearly swindled out of a heirloom by a talking catfish. I'd been scouring the city for a shop to pawn my choker so I could secure room and boarding, you see. When the catfish approached me, claiming to buy the necklace for a fair price, offering me a handful of coins that glittered like gold. I was about to accept the offer when Itoka appeared. In mere moments, she discerned that the catfish currency was counterfeit and ended the transaction then and there. She dragged me to the market afterwards and pawned her own necklace to secure lodging for the both of us. From that moment when she arrived, Toka took care of everything. I'm trying to say is I can't do anything on my own. I'm reckless, impulsive, and I just really glad to have you by my side. So what you're telling me is that you're a girl failure. It's been some time, my friend. Pray forgive my sudden visit, but I came bearing urgent tidings. We spoke at the house of the fierce. What brings you all this way? I was able to make contact with Samidai. So it's Samadare. I told him I was willing to take amends and join my oldest friend in exploiting the lies in people's hearts. He responded most eagerly and bid me meet him in secret. Wait, really? Wait, really? Where did he say? Did he say where? Aye, Helsley. I had a mind to lay an ambush for him, but not knowing the extent of his power he wields, I thought it best seek help. And so I came here to beg your aid, Drac'to. Your strength and valor are unequal, and we cannot apprehend Samidare without you. Are you Samidare? God, that power makes me. We may never get another chance to catch him unawares like this. There's no time to lose. Wait, forgive me for speaking plainly, Huntress, but I fear we may not we would not only be a hindrance to Drac'to when the fight begins. Let us go to Helslid by skiff and meet his. Let us go to Helslid by skiff and meet him after the villain is subdued. Oh, I take your point, you're right. Without us there to distract him, Drac'to can focus wholehearted on the battle. Sorry, do you mind going in here alone? We'll be there as soon as we can. This feels suspicious. You're trying to pry me away from my bunny girl wife. I don't like that guy. Probably gonna kidnap my bunny girl wifey. Yeah, he's gonna kidnap the girl. No sign of Sammy there. Perhaps he later is further ahead. No, I think that guy was Sammy there, and he's kidnapping my wife. Or partner. I mean, there's only one wife in this world. That is Yashtola. But if I can't... The one true. No sign of Simon there. Feels unsettling. Unsettling present. You feel an unsettling presence. Ah! Oh, is that an AoE? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's nice. Don't go back and... Oh, God. Sometimes my warrior of light is stupider than I am. It's not coming. The guy who came to talk to us was not that guy. I mean, there's nowhere to be found. There's odd... But wait till your comrade's arrival. Hey, you alright? Come as soon as... Oh, the bottle over already? Where's Sammy there? Being ambushed by a group of Drac'to. What? Was this... So this was a trap? Wait, over there. God, this was so obvious. Thank goodness I made it. After all this time I spent in the old Kojin shell, convincing his underlings to attack you, my blade was mere films from the skin of your back, alas. A meticulous plan gone to waste. It seems I underestimated your strength and the failed huntress's tenacity. Actually, this was the dumbest plan I ever knew. It's very transparent, and the only reason it got this far is because my character doesn't have my intelligence, which he should. I dare say I'm outmatched with no common beast I can mimic can stand against you. I must contemplate your death with more care, more rancor. Look forward to our next meeting. Forgive me, need to catch my breath. Saminder's friend was the villain himself. As soon as the scaff made it to the open sea, he threw me overboard. I damn near had to swim like a fish to make it here in time. He made me into a fool again. He waylaid me before using a similar ruse. By the time I figured out what a token was already. I always wondered how a craven like Semider was able to kill her, our greatest hunter, and now I know. Well, when Itoka felt the blade in her back and turned to see the face of her killer, she was me. She saw me. I'm glad I was able to prevent history from repeating itself. I wouldn't want to lose you too. I'll return to Kugane. Simon there may have planted more than a trap for us here. Nearby enemies. I fear the worst, so I rushed to reach you. As I rushed to reach you, the moment Semidare was in sight, I charged without thinking, which in retrospect was probably for the best. Had I tried to shoot him from afar, on my bow I must have missed at worst, yet hit you instead. In any case, I'm just relieved you're safe. I promise to be more wary of from now on. Perhaps a similar, precisely of similar faces. Hardly need to say, but remember to keep your guard up as well. For now, I assume my efforts to gather information about Semidare's whereabouts. You'll be the first to know once I have a lead. Damn, that's sad. Can't and demand. Loco cheese. Imposter syndrome. Good to see you, Drac'to. Or shall I say Samadrel? There's only one way to be sure. I need you to tell me something only you and I would know. When I used the cocoon taking on Ishtoka's form, what creature did I hunt? You never told me. It's really you, huh? That's a relief indeed. I never told you that my arrow struck a great wild boar, or a prize for any hunter. Samadro is the only one who ever saw it. Sorry for doubting you, but I could think of no better way to expose him if he'd attempt to impersonate you anyways. I have to remain vigilant after all, even though no news of his plot has reached me as of late. From here to Yangsha, people are alert for many faced. Agitator would fit in their midst, and not even a stray cat is beyond scrutiny. When Sami Udair can no longer act so brazenly, I'm afraid this means his trail goes cold. We also have another problem. When he pushed me into the Ruby Sea, the remedy I carry was soaked in salt water. I'm afraid it is no longer effective. We should make more. No doubt his plan from the start was to eliminate the one means we had of undoing his cocoon's mimicry. We're at a disadvantage too great to ignore, which is why I intend to synthesize a new batch. I was just about to go procure the necessary ingredients from a supplier when you arrived. Only, why don't you join me? No. I never heard of such material. Where are they found? Deep in the forest of Torel, land beyond on the Great Sea, far to the west of here. Torel, I'm afraid my supply chain does not extend quite that far. I fear that much. Doesn't help that the material can only be harvested when your season is right. Even were I to return home now, I doubt I could find what we need. We're no choice but to give up on the remedy, I'm sorry. But we're at the mercy of Samudro's cunning. Hello there, tell me, have you any salves that make ease my aching back? Sir, this is not an apothecary. Where are your spectacles? Oh yes, how could I forget? Oh, much better. Ah, sometimes I forget. I'm blind as a bat without these. Forgive me, Kashi. Excuse me, but does these bit of glasses cover your eyes help you see better? Well, yes, as you're unfamiliar with spectacles. I've seen folks wear them before, but I always thought they were decorative, like my choker. Tell me, where can I procure a pair for my own? Yamaboki is your man. He has a breathery of artisans' contacts would ensure you receive a pair fine-tuned to your specifications. You'll find his shop on the very street. I'll look for him, thank you. Wait, do you need glasses? Was it the entire time that you didn't have... Oh my god. I'm facepalming right now. I wish my model could facepalm. I'm sorry, you must be completely bewildered. I thought a failure of a hunter like me would never be able to aid you in battle. I've just come to realize there's hope yet. But let's not crowd the stall any longer. Care to join me over there? Ever since I was a child, I had trouble seeing things from afar. That my aim would bow is so poor. I'm not fit to be a hunter, never was. It's only natural that chores like washing sheets and prepare meals fail to me. But I always yearned to do more, to be more. I've looked up to Tsohg ever since I can. But I always, since I can remember, no matter how hard I tried, I simply couldn't give up on my dream. I had to be just like her. So I begged her to teach me everything she knew, from the basics of drawing a bow to precise aiming techniques that few hunters use. Yet, despite all her efforts, my sight failed me when it counted most. All my life I thought this was simply how nature intended for me to be. I was content to accept my lot. But now that I know spectacles can improve my sight, I feel hope. Like, but just try them. Mayhap my arrows would fire true. I could join you in battle and maybe even strike down Sami there with my own arrow. We may have lost the remedy, but this would give us an element of surprise. So I have to try the spectacles for myself. Alright, let's get a meeting this Yamabuki. I wonder what procuring a pair of spectacles entails.
Money.
Usually it's just money. A pair of spectacles, is it? I can certainly get you an order into the pipeline, but I'm afraid though there will be a wait. I'm fresh out of supply, you see. The next shipment isn't due for a number of weeks. Of course, if you're in a rush, you can roll up your sleeves and get the material yourself. All you need to do is the glossy shell of an azure hawkbill and a cluster of arulent corks. Bring them here at my affiliates can begin working immediately. Who knows what scheme semi-drill I contrive. Shall we let down our chase for weeks? Will you be willing to lend me a hand in procuring the materials? If we split up, we could be able to gather them in a blink of an eye. Quite the eager pair, I see. In that case, I dare say you'll be able to negotiate with the Blue Kojin for a carapace of splendid quality. Well, I'll visit Temamizu during my investigation in the Ruby Sea. I'll handle the show. Well, actually, the Blue Kojin love me. That leaves you with the Oralent Quartz. Pray look for a cavern near Shale Rock in the Ruby Sea, sparkling some glittering gravel to lure a shale Iwamushi from its lair with it and retrieve a cluster of its shell. Let's meet back here when we're finished. Ah, you're the first to arrive. I trust you have the quartz at hand. Excellent, this will make for a fine pair of lenses. Now, we need only wait for your friend. I'm back. Sorry, didn't mean to alarm you like that. I spoke with the Kojin of the Blue as planned, but some soon learned that the Bluebill's shell has been sparse of late. They were reluctant to part with a single one. I was able to wear them down, though, until these proposed an exchange. If I dealt with the Red Kojin who had invaded their fishing grounds, they'd spare a shell. I knew my bow would be useless, so I took a leaf out of Drac'to's book and fought them close up in person. As you can see, it took quite a beating, but so did they. I may be a little worse for wear, but the trouble was worth it. I have the shell as promised, and with it, our associates can get it started. Indeed, they can. Let us first measure your eyesight, and then we can get this to work. This is incredible. Everything is so vivid. God damn it! Girl failure with cute class. Damn it! Why, I'm sure I could hit a bird over the horizon. Come, Drac'to. I can fire every test shot at the sign over there. Hold on there. That seems like a fine way of earning the ire of the Shigumi. I prepared some targets for you, so let's move somewhere else less crowded. Ah, of course. Thank you for going to the trouble. I did it! I really did it! After all these years, my aim is true! Well, we'll find Samidra. We won't know what hit it. Oh, that's a nice house. Oh, that's a... Where are you? Why are there so many Reapers? Are you a monk? I feel like you're a monk. I knew it! It's a monk! A monk! I don't know if I can properly describe this feeling to you after all so long. I don't feel like anyone pretending to be a... I don't feel like someone pretending to be a hunter. Finally, I can feel like... I don't feel like a burden. As soon as I catch even a whiff of there's trail, we stop him for good. When the moment arrives, please lend me your strength for one last time. Together we'll retrieve the cocoon and return to my village. Your timing could not have been more impeccable. Drac'to, a person claiming to be an acquaintance of yours, stopped by much just moments ago, wishing to have a word with Samidra or less. They're presently waiting in my room, so give me just a moment and I'll bring them here. Ooh! Serena! You look well, Drac'to. Forgive me for eschewing pleasantries, but there is an utter matter I wish to discuss. This is Samidra. I believe a feast of gulu meat. You and Hien competed to see who would bring back the greater hall. It would seem you too have grown weary of imposters. Then we can proceed straight into the heart of the matter. You appeared in Molu a few days ago, claiming he has been driven to madness, that he was assembling an army in Doma with plans to conquer the Azim Steppes. For a blessing, we already received word from Doma's envoy that an agitator was mimicking others and saw the ruse for what it was. Unfortunately, we were attempting to capture them. The imposter transformed into a sheep and disappeared among the bands grazing on the plains. When I informed our friend Dindoma of the incident, I was told you had been using Kugane as a base to track down the perpetrator. I thought it best I praise you of this happening. Samide, he won't relent. His schemes won't end until we make them end. You may discover a clue to his whereabouts in Reunion. If anyone in the steppes has seen him, then that is where they will be. Now I must alert the other tribes to this threat. May the winds speed you away. Off to the Azim Steppe then. With a Glock, anyone in Reunion would have someone in Reunion have sight to offer. Conflict? What besides the normal quarrel between tribes? Certainly no disputes on the scale you speak of. But I have heard rumors that Magnai has been sneaking out of the Dawntrail. Where could he go? And to what? To do what, I wonder? Someone stirring up trouble. A quarrel amongst the tribes is common as the rising sun. Not a day goes by without. Now, if you would excuse me, I have goods to sell. Kindly continue your inquiries elsewhere. Conflict is forbidden in Reunion. Conflict is forbidden in Reunion. This is no. As for my tribe, all is at peace. I hear a rumor of interest, however. It seems Magnai of the Oronian has been behaving strangely of late. Perhaps that it is related to matter you are investigating. Are you able to learn anything of interest? As I've also heard the rumors pertaining to this Magnai. One person even stated they saw him headed towards a place called Bardam's Meadow not long ago. Mayhap he is in this form. Mayhap he is the form Samadro has chosen to take on. Whatever the case may be, we'll find the answer at Bardam's Meadow. We can allow Samadrel's depravity to go on any longer. Steel yourself, for when next we meet him, we're putting an end to all of this. Good. You're right, Eddie. Once the battle begins, there's no telling what form Samadrel might take. An eminent warrior, a fearsome beast, or worse. He also shows no scruples behaving in his preparations of late. Whatever his form. We would do best to assume that he is thoroughly studied its strength, and will use them to full effect. Yet I am not the feeble hunter I was before. Together with my martial might, with your martial might, and my excellent eye, we will defeat him. As at long last, Itoka shall have her vengeance, and my village shall see the cocoon returned. My beautiful son, bright son, I beckon in your word for my fresh return to the earth. Has the pharaoh talk gone rabid? You speak those honeyed words to lure me into a cot, only to slit my throat as I sleep. Hush, fool. I am your Nama, though we've had our disagreements in the past. I've come to understand my actions were born of love. Yet only now am I forced to marry. Wed do I realize this. Despite my shame, I wish to confess my feelings before it is too late. Wed a Dothraki beast like you, to whom? To what? Kianathoma. By becoming king, he seeks to leverage the influence of the Dothraki to claim dominance over the steppes. Toma, no shame. God, this is dumb. Very well, I'll consider your proposal. Far-fetched though it may be, I cannot overlook the possibility that you are my novel. But first, we must gather our warriors. The Domin's imprudence cannot go unpunished. We march for Doma come tomorrow's dawn. That's not Sadu. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? They are Doman spies. Come to squash any thought of resistance. You must kill them both quickly. But he is the hunger. Yes, you really should do your research. You should know that I'm actually the High Chief, basically. High Chief of the Steppes. The two were quite... You two are quite the persistent pair. I'd hoped to strike at your back from the chateau, but now you forced my hand. I will select from my repertoire of great warriors. I have witnessed and used their strength to give you the death you are so crave. Silver Tongue Samader.
Beginning with her.
How dare you? When my arrows pierce your breast, Itoka will finally know peace.
No!
Itoka, let's... It's finally done.
What am I doing here? I feel so as though I have... What am I doing here? I feel as though I just woke from a stranger's dream.
Well, you see... This cowardly cur assaulted you from the back and knocked you unconscious.
You have shown the sun disgrace this day. You will find his scorn impressed upon your flesh. You will forget the warmth of his radiance. In the shadow, if you scream, yet none will hear. Prepare yourself.
Death would have been too good a fate for him. He deserves to... Death would be too good a fate for him. He deserves to spend the rest of his days feeling the weight of his crimes. Now, we've honored Toka's memory and reclaimed the cocoon. No word can express my gratitude, Drac'to. I can finally go home, but my community awaits our foremost hunter's triumphant return. What expression would come over their face when the village's disgrace arrives instead? I don't know if I can bear that sight. Our journey to reclaim the cocoon, the Dreamweaver's cocoon, has come to an end at long last. With that, I could return home in high spirits. As I recall, you said Shashabria is the one who requested your help, yes? Let us make the journey back to Toroliolo and report to her all that has happened. You're back. Were you able to retrieve the Dreamweaver's cocoon? Itoko isn't with you? Ukiki. Kuiki. Thank goodness you're alive. May her soul rest in the cocoon's embrace. I can't believe Itoko is gone. Yes, our village's greatest hunter is lost to us, while the greatest failure survives. Here, take the cocoon back where it belongs, home. I have no right to return. Don't be ridiculous. You're the child of the forest. You are our dear sister. You can always come home. The entire village has been worried sick about you. We all saw how crestfallen you were when you suddenly disappeared. We feared you took your own life for 3 days and 3 nights. We scoured the lands and water to find you. Yet look at you now, Ki. Not only are you hale and whole, but you have reclaimed the cocoon too. I'm sure that Itoka's spirit in hunting in the forest above is smiling down at you with pride. And she would much rather you take up her mantle and protect the village than wallow in guilt over her death. Nothing escapes your great gaze now. After all, isn't that right? The glasses. Thank you, Sashipa? Pia? Settled. You'll return home with me and finally our village can breathe a sigh of relief. And it will be a remiss of me to not thank you properly, Drac'to, for assisting in Kuiki. Kuaki in reclaiming the Dreamer's cocoon. You have my heartfelt gratitude. I was little more than a liar and a hypocrite when we first met, but during our time together I discovered that I am much more than that. That was the right tools, and that with the right tools even I could become a hunter worthy of following in Itoka's footsteps. I'm happy. I'm truly grateful to you for helping me to see that. Well, for now, Drac'to, I hope that one day our paths may cross again. Oh yeah. All right, that's all for that. Check something real quickly. Almost done with that area. And with that, let me see this side ability. Well, at least it gets rid of all the... So basically, it gets rid of the purple. The only thing I can't change is the gold, basically. Not all the black gauze gone either. Oh, it's blue. Midnight blue. Midnight blue. That's not bad. But... I should go for 3 hours. So, one, No. Because today would make... while I wait for that, I should go do the quest chain. Oh, it's actually Toro. Roll yolo lolo. Oh, actually, core necessities over there. It's the corn necessities, the parent corn necessities. Curious corn. Curious corn. Rustle. The rustling of this corn sounds not unlike a dejected sound. And you could swear it looking out at the ocean. Oh, world is me. What's the matter? You can see me. Oh, blessed be. For countless ages have I watched over these lands. When men first tilted her soil, I was there. When they partook of her bounty, I was there. A silent guardian of the harvest, my presence unmistakable. Yet, the passage of time would bring a change to the people. They began to forget the old ways, forget me, traveling the lands, hindered in hither and yonder. Yet no matter what I went, I remained unseen and unheard. I fear before long I might struck
the nigh immortal card. Yet here at the last I have long kindly soul, able and willing to lend me an ear. But what he lend me a hand as well, I wonder. I can to help the people of Toror, yet still fear their hearts and bellies both. Least their hunger invite terrible misfortune. But for that, all that was born into the world as are deserved of happiness, do not agree. So let us eat. So let them eat, I say. Eat the corn and the meal. Very. Alas, I cannot reach them in my dismal state. But you can. And so I shall bequeath upon you the most detestable corn dishes, which are to be taken, distribute to the masses. What say you? Such selflessness, such compassion.
Actually, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do this in like a next time. This seems like a fun quest chain. So let me just do one. That's a fun look. She's an ultimate raider. Please be one of the AA. Please be an AA. Please be an. Damn it! I mean, it's not. I don't mind Themis. But I wanted AA. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, you young old man?
quivers in anticipation. Will light embrace or darkness consume? Submit to the emissary's judgment! Balance must needs be maintained.
Well, healer's dead.
Will you be judged worthy to exist? These magics are not for you to... Will light embrace or darkness consume? Will you be judged worthy to exist? I am the emissary, and I shall never die. Now to reach your measure. Are not for you to read. Will you be judged worthy to exist? never die. Your measure. Will you be judged worthy to...
That's actually a good ping pong. Alright, I'll do a... Actually, I should be in Solution 9 right now. Before going to solution, I should put these things in a box. I don't really particularly care for the bar here, though. I do also need to pick Bagramandia Extreme one more time. Bagramandia. I need to break down one more thing. One more thing I can break down? That's Disciple of the Hand, so I can break that down.
I misspelled attitude. Sort. Is there anything here that I will move? I'm willing to move. Fiend. Fiend. I don't think I'm gonna use that ever. Why is the fiend thing over here? I can get more of these easily. And it might be a pain in the ass later, but still. It's not that hard to get. What do I need you for? Is this hard to get? Fish gathering coin. No. I don't need a ring. Oh no, I need those. Like, determination. Do I need the? Oh shit! No, that one I'm gonna buy back. I really don't need it for anything, do I? I should just make these things and then get rid of the rest. Alright, I'm gonna make these things and I'm gonna... There's only 3 things I can make with it, so I can just make them. Actually, I think I'm gonna just stop. No, I'll stop once I do 1 round. Dragon leather? Yes, I have dragon leather. Do I have... Yes, I do have that, but it's... Ooh, I have tin. Ah. I'll do that later. Do I have my portrait good? Is my portrait good? Is my portrait... Yes, it's good. I need to repair my shit. I love this girl. A lady or a healer. What is your? Oh, you just like the other thing.
You're ready to be ripped to shreds!
Our challenger's first opponent, Blackjack. Can they hold their own against our feline ferocity?
I I sharpened these just for you.
Beautifully dodged!
Shit. That's my dumb ass.
Can you dodge this, I wonder? Try this!
Here it comes. Black Cat's lithe and lethal maneuver.
This one's safe. Oh, those guys are fall. Oh, goodbye, Viper.
My ring! Please bear with us while we repair the ring.
Going up!
Challengers do not win.
Got you like a cod!
They're back on their feet. Upgrade.
We don't need a little barrier.
You'll miss me!
Vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark!
I am a person.
Even I felt that one! Oh, but the challenger's still standing!
Orbital laser!
To me, echo of my soul! soul.
LB3, someone Melee! Mr. Melee! Mr. Melee! Oh. Are you slithering?
They're still in it! But for how long? It's all over. Until next time.
Okay, I'm good. I got what I want. 99 bitches! 99 bitches! Get the chest piece for Scout. And I'm good! Thank you, world. I'll do the rest off stream. Cause why not? Hey, thank you for watching. Gonna be ending my stream right now. But I have other things I must do. 3 hours is pretty long. Thank you for watching, and if you can, like and subscribe. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, night. I don't know if I usually don't stream tomorrow. I might be able to. See. If I do, I'll probably go back to Elden Ring. There really isn't much I can do for FF14 until the next patch. Which isn't really a big patch, it's just gonna be a patch for... Maybe I'll stream Extreme Farming. Maybe. We'll see. Thank you for watching, if you can, like and subscribe.